Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, if you came here for a while, you all know that I always talk about my Negro League fighters, right? And what are those? Fighters that we know are awesome, but don't get their just due. People play like they act, that they're not that good because they can, right? And, they're aided and embedded by the media and things like that. So I talk about them all the time because I don't give a damn what everybody's talking about. You see what I'm saying? And I'll name them again, from the heavyweight division, because I've been saying this for about 3 or 4 years. Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, Deontay Wilder, and to a lesser extent, Michael Hunter. I always say light heavyweights and the cruiserweights, nope. You ain't got to say nothing because there ain't no brothers over there dominating. What's dominating there, okay, is Eastern Europeans and all that other stuff. Because, that is what it is. That's the better Bivs, the Bivels of the world, and everybody that was in that WBSS tournament for the cruiserweights when Usyk won. All the other ones are still there. The Marius Brideses of the world. I mean, Gassiev went up in weight, but Dorticus is still there too and stuff. So, yeah, but then you go down to the middleweight division. You got Demetrius Andrade. He's also a chairman. I'm sitting right next to Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, right? And I always say to a lesser extent to Charlos, because I don't think two twin brothers shouldn't be superstars when they're both champions. In any other country, they would be. Then after that, you go down to the welterweights, right? And I always was saying Terrence Crawford. And I would say not Spence, because Spence gets his just due over the years. So I wouldn't say Spence. I would say Crawford, right? And then going down to them lightweights, the Devin Haney's of the world. And Shakur Stevenson is on his way to become one, but that was a few years back. He is a Negro League fighter now, even though we know he got a little Puerto Rican in him or whatever, right? Don't matter, because Alexander Usyk is one too. He ain't got nothing to do with being black. Alexander Usyk doesn't get the praise that he deserves, especially for what he's done in his career and going away for doing it. Then you got, Guillermo Rigondeaux, also a chairman. So, having said that, all those fighters right there are ridiculously awesome, but, people can say that they do this and they do this. They haven't fought nobody. They got bad resumes. Well, here's the thing. If you're a boxer, talking to y'all now, if you're a boxer, but y'all know this, I'm pretty sure. Somebody tell you you don't have a good resume, tell them thank you. Because what that means is you awesome. If they tell you ain't got a good resume, you're awesome. Because when you're about to fight somebody, all of a sudden you're the favorite, right? Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, whose resume is better when people start talking about it? They always say Joshua's is. But I don't personally believe that because I saw Bermane Stiverne. I saw what Stiverne did to Chris Arreola when Chris Arreola was really Chris Arreola and what Stiverne done then. If you followed that, you wouldn't say Stiverne is nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think go back to Kelvin Price, undefeated. They was both at the same, stage of their career. You don't knock another 6'7", 250-pound dude out, And so, that's just anybody. We could talk Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, too, when nobody was trying to fight him, whatever. We ain't talking about everybody's resume. Everybody, you can just say when you don't like somebody or you trying to act like he didn't fight nobody, you can just say they didn't never fight nobody. And you don't realize how many good fighters you're calling nothing. Like tons of them. Tons. You can't be a boxing fan if you're going to call all these boxers nothing. Then who the hell is something? And then the guy you like ain't even better than none of them. That's the truth. But anyway, right? So when Joshua and Deontay Wilder about to fight, who's the favorite? The one with the worst resume. Everybody's saying Deontay Wilder going to fight. Paulie Malignaggi just said it. Carl Froch said it. Everybody. Most people think that Deontay Wilder going to beat the living daylights out of your boy Anthony Joshua. We're going to knock him out, right? Boom. Terrence Crawford ain't got no resume, right? But who was the favorite between Crawford and Spence, even though Crawford's a smaller guy? You see what I'm saying? Who was the favorite between him and Jamal Charlo? Quiet just kept him. Jamal Charlo's real big, bigger than him, and has a better resume, right? Devin Haney, resume wasn't nothing. Lomachenko, running from him. Or if he fought Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez, whose resume is better? Who's going to be the favorite? So when you're looking at all these guys with no resume and who they fought and this and that, those are the most awesome fighters in boxing because you don't get an opportunity to fight the so-called guys with resumes. And then they account for guys with resumes like they do with Canelo for being in the ring with them, right? We're talking about who you beat. and preferably with some separation, right? Demetrius Andre, chairman of the Negro Leagues, his resume still ain't good today. Good to today. Some people in the comments talking about, yo, this is a 35-year-old prospect. Name me, not even 35-year-old, a 30-year-old fighter that's not black, been 2 division champions, and is not getting the fights he wants. Anybody that's not black, that's 30 years old, and we still talking about he's a prospect, right? But it's been 2 division champion, right? And not to mention all he was calling everybody out, right? Calling the good ones, the Canelos of the world, who's the face of boxing, #1 pound for pound, or the Gennady Golovkins of the world, the best middleweight in the last 25 years, plus the hardest hitting middleweight we've seen ever, right? Calling them out, begging them to fight. He even offered to fight Golovkin right-handed, orthodox, just to get a fight. But what did Golovkin do? Pulled another 154-pounder up who was off for 2 years and Vanis Rosen. We forget stuff like that. But it is what it is. I keep my eye on things like that. That's why I keep doing this, right? Bottom line. So, yeah, the non-resume dudes, y'all the baddest ones in boxing. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.